Adventure Creator is an asset toolkit for Unity that lets you create an adventure game without using code. It is advertised as a visual scripting interface that can be used to create 2D, 2.5D, and 3D adventure games. Naturally, this product can be very enticing for those new to game development with little coding experience so that they can start making their dreams a virtual reality. And it's also enticing for those already familiar with Unity since it offers various visual scripting elements that can significantly expedite the game development process without spending as much time coding or using it in conjunction with coding to achieve desired results for specific game elements or mechanics. Burton, the creator of Adventure Creator, has made some really excellent tutorials which are posted on his YouTube channel. These will be listed in the description of this video. I found them very helpful, but as a new user of both Unity and Adventure Creator, I was still trying to figure out how to use and implement some features specific to the game I was creating, since it's such a robust toolkit to learn, especially for new game developers. I was also still learning how to navigate Unity itself, let alone adding a second user interface through Adventure Creator on top of that. It was just overwhelming. So today I'm going to walk you through the basic installation of the Adventure Creator asset in Unity and share some troubleshooting tips that I learned through my own setup experience. Full disclaimer, this tutorial is meant for beginners who are relatively new to game development using the Unity game engine. If you're more advanced in this, please feel free to skip into further episodes of this series or just bypass the video altogether. I will also include timestamps in the description for specific segments if you want to skip through to the information you need. That being said, we will get started with the installation process. First and foremost, we need to purchase and download Adventure Creator by Icebox Studios from the Unity Asset Store. I will pop the link in the description as well, just in case, and make sure that you're signed into your Unity account before purchasing. Once it's purchased, if you click on your account in the top right-hand corner, you can click My Assets, and Adventure Creator should show up here. You can then click the button to open it in Unity. Once you have found the Adventure Creator and clicked Import, it will give you many items to install. You can choose what you'd like to install. Still, I would keep the demos checked just in case you want all of the assets to be able to follow along with one of Burton's tutorial videos. Otherwise, you can uncheck the demo and 2D folders in the import dialog to just start with more of a blank project. And then you'll get a prompt from Adventure Creator so that it can create some predefined inputs and layers. Just click OK to proceed. After installation, you should see Adventure Creator in the top menu. In my case, Adventure Creator wasn't even showing up in Unity, and I was very confused because I was following all of the steps and all of the tutorials and it just was not making any sense. So if Adventure Creator doesn't open in Unity automatically for you, go to your Unity hub and create a new project, then click on Windows from the top toolbar and then Package Manager, and make sure that the drop-down menu is set to Packages, My Assets. If it still isn't showing up, head to the search bar and type Adventure Creator. Once it shows up, you can click Import and install Adventure Creator into your project. Now, again, in my case, if it still isn't showing up, you need to make sure that your project is connected to the Unity cloud service. This was my big problem. For some reason, while I was creating the project, it had dropped internet connection or something, and it wasn't connected to the cloud. So between Unity and the actual account itself, it wasn't registering that I had purchased the asset, so it wasn't showing up in Unity. If this is the case for you and you find that it's not connected to the cloud, once you open your Unity hub and it shows the list of your projects, you can hover over it with your mouse and click Connect Project to Unity Cloud. If it isn't connecting, you may need to just close and reopen Unity Hub and Unity itself, do like a complete restart and try connecting it to the cloud again or create a new project. This issue is likely stemming from your internet connection, not Unity itself, so try troubleshooting your internet network connection first. So once you're all connected, you can open the package manager and try again and make sure that your drop-down is set to Packages, My Assets. The Adventure Creator should show up, and then you can click Import and follow all the steps that we talked about. So if you don't see Adventure Creator in the top menu after importing it, click on the Unity console and check for any compilation errors. Adventure Creator might not appear in your top toolbar if specific Unity packages or scripts aren't imported into your project for whatever reason, or if another asset is creating a conflict. So in my case, because it hadn't connected to the cloud and somehow in creating the project, it had not fully imported all of those packages and scripts into the project, it wasn't able to install Adventure Creator because the core packages from Unity that it uses to function were not present in the project. So if this is also happening to you, go back to your window and then select Package Manager, change the drop down to Packages and Unity Registry, and make sure that Unity UI is installed and any other packages listed in your console errors. Once I installed Unity UI, it showed up in the top toolbar for me. Everything was fixed. We were good to go. I've included here just kind of an overview of the basic packages that should be installed if you're missing any, and you can go ahead and pause this video really quick and install those. Now Adventure Creator should be showing up in your top toolbar. Fingers crossed, this is the point we're at. So you can proceed by clicking it and select Getting Started, and then click your New Game Wizard. Now, suppose there was some kind of error or you accidentally pressed cancel on Adventure Creator installation dialog, or for whatever reason, the inputs and layers weren't created by Adventure Creator automatically. If this is the case, you will need to do it manually. So to do this, you need to head to the top toolbar, click Edit, then Project Settings to open the Project Settings window. Scroll down to Tags and Layers, and click on the down arrow beside Layers and name an empty layer Nav Mesh, name one Background Image, and name one Distant Hotspot. In the same window, you will also need to select Input Manager from the left-hand side, and under Axes, type any number that's higher than the one that's displayed beside size. So for example, if it says 32, we'll change it to 33. And then if you scroll down to the bottom, you can name the empty one Menu, or it'll already be automatically set. And your positive button should be set to Escape, and make sure that the gravity is set to 1000, dead to 0.001, and sensitivity to 1000. The rest of the fields can be left blank. Leave snap and inverted unchecked, set the type drop down to key or mouse button, the axis drop down to X-axis, and the joy num to get motion from all joysticks. You may need to define additional inputs depending on how you want your game to be played. However, Adventure Creator will let you know if you need any inputs added while the game is running in the console window of your project. This is kind of a more advanced topic, but it'll be covered in a later video in the series. Another reason Adventure Creator might be causing you some issues is that it needs updating, and this will happen after your first installation, but it is handy to know anyway, just in case. So Adventure Creator is updated frequently with new features. So you need to click Adventure Creator, check for updates from the top toolbar. If your account is linked, you can also update Adventure Creator from the Unity Asset Store. Within Unity, select Windows, Package Manager from the top toolbar, and ensure that Packages My Assets is selected from the drop-down menu, and then check Adventure Creator to ensure it's current. Import or download any necessary updates. Once Adventure Creator has been updated, please check out the update notes to see how the update affects the projects that you're working on. You can find this in your files. For example, mine's located in local disk users, username, Adventure Creator, assets, Adventure Creator, and then scrolling down, there's a changelog Word file. You can also find this within Unity inside your project. Opening this will show you the current version number and upgrade notes section at the top, which will tell you of any changes that might affect your game or that you should be aware of, followed by a list of things that were added, fixed, changed, and a complete description of how these are going to impact Adventure Creator and your project as a whole. Note that if you update Adventure Creator, your game editor window will revert to its original settings. You can reset it by finding the Manager package file the new game wizard created in the Projects tab under Assets in Unity. Then you can double click on it or single click and select Assign Managers from the Inspector window. To avoid this, you can just opt not to import the references file in Assets Adventure Creator resources during the update, since this file tracks which managers are currently assigned within your project under Adventure Creator's game editor. Suppose, however, that you are updating Adventure Creator around the same time as a significant Unity update or a new version release. In that case, updating Adventure Creator before moving to a new version of Unity is highly recommended to avoid any serious issues. If you made it this far into the video, hopefully you have now successfully installed Adventure Creator. Congratulations! You can now start making awesome games without coding. If you still need help installing it, drop a comment below and we'll see if we can help you. I look forward to hearing about all of the cool projects you're working on thanks to Adventure Creator. If you found this video helpful and informational, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to join me on my game development journey, where I'll be sharing a series of tutorial videos on Unity and Adventure Creator. Together, we can learn the ins and outs of game development and create something extraordinary. Watch for upcoming videos and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. If you have any suggestions for future video topics, let me know in the comments. Your feedback and ideas are always appreciated. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one.